never showed you. Eliminate the worries that I go through. Crawling in my conscience. There's too much pressure, gotta stop this. I'm running, I'm going, I'm safe, I never showed you. Eliminate the worries that I go through. Try to get the fuck out. My fears came true. Did all the things that I shouldn't do. I cut you out of the mark. I know it's sudden. Old times I got away, I'm overrunning. These thoughts are running through my mind. Thoughts are running through my mind. Running through my Told me I should think it over twice. That path is risky, but I really died.
What is going on today, guys? I'm Zenon and welcome to another video. But in today's video, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be recreating Matty Hill Drift's Sylvia S15. So if you don't know who Matt Hill is, he's an Australian drifter who competes in Drift 1 New Zealand and Formula Drift Japan and lots of events in Australia. And yeah, he's just an overall really cool guy, and yeah, he drives a modified S15 as his drift car. And yeah, so I don't know what else much to say about him, but yeah, I guess we're getting into the customization. So what we're going to be doing is fully maxing this car out. Of course the car has a roll cage. We're like doing this proper Pro 1 specs drift car, obviously weight reduction, and I don't know personally what like all the specs on his car, so we're just going off what I would expect it would have. Maybe it might not have as much power, maybe it might have more. I know the engine isn't a Nissan engine though, it is a 1JZ or a 2JZ, I think it's actually a 2JZ. So yeah, it's not even, it's not an RB engine, like the original Sylvia. But yeah, it roars, that car, and it's really cool. So we're gonna add in the air filter, the fuel system, obviously race. We're pretty much just gonna put all race into this car, just make it race car, drift car. Race exhaust, camshaft, fully race. That's gonna put us up to A class. Race valves, race engine block, pistons and compression. We're gonna put that race. Pretty much everything race. Turbo, race turbo. Now we're like getting further up in the A class. Okay, almost done here. Race oil and the flywheel as well. Okay, and now time to customize this car. I was going to start with the rims, but I don't even know what type of rims he has. I just know that they are a 5-spoke, so I might have to research that and yeah, get back to that. So we're going to start with the bumper. So he has, it's not the stock Sylvia style like that. It's very it's a bit like that. Yeah, it's that. It's like the innings where it's got that little grill part on the top, and it's pretty clean. I think it's similar to that, but just imagine a splitter. Obviously we're not going to have as much customization as Need for Speed or what's on his actual car, but that looks pretty good. So from the back he has like a Rocket Bunny style bolt on, like that. So we're going to equip that on there. Now onto the bumper. I think he has a stock one, but actually I'm looking at a photo right now and I'm going to go with that for now, but I might come back to that. Okay, so the side skirts, he has, I guess, something we need. I don't even know what he has, so I guess we can put maybe an innings one on there, just so it'll kind of fit through, because he does have splitters back, diffuser and side splitters and front splitter on his real car, and obviously we can't get that. So I'm looking at pictures right now, and I mean, maybe just something that flows, but I want to change the bumper for a sec here. Okay, so he has like a weird parts on the side, like a bit. It's actually quite similar to that. Yeah, it's very similar to that actually. So we're going to equip that on there, and now we are going to go back to the side skirts, and I think we should just go with like innings ones or something. Yeah, something that flows well. I mean, innings flow nice. We might as well equip them. Now for the hood, he just has like a stock hood. I mean, it's not stock, but it's flat. It's like the stock hood, but so we're gonna put that on there, and so far it doesn't look like anything like it. Of course, one thing that you can't do in this game is he does have fenders, pretty fancy looking fenders, and the headlight covers don't have the lip on them, and the back headlights aren't completely darkened. So I guess, I don't know, if you guys like this video, I might be able to do his car in Need for Speed, but I'm trying to look for a 5-spoke that matches what he has, and I mean, it'll probably take a long time. We've got a lot of rims to look through, so I might as well skip this part and I'll catch back up with you when I find the proper rims. So I did a bit of researching and I couldn't find exactly what he has. I was just pretty much looking for a red logo that was on one of the spokes, but I couldn't find anything similar. So I found these. I mean, I don't think they're the same brand, but they look fairly similar. Gee, I can't talk today. So we're gonna equip them on there, make them obviously bigger, and gee, his rims look big. Like, they kind of look 19s. They're that sort of big, but 18s look too small. So we're gonna put on 19s. I mean, it might be a little bit too big. Yeah, I think it's okay. We can deal with it. It's not gonna be exact, but I'm trying to get close as I can possibly. So now we are done that. So I was preparing to have to do a whole paint job livery for this car, but it turns out that someone has made a 4-man's one for Matt Hill, and it is his newest one, so like there isn't the old one on there, or some of his old ones on there. So yeah, but at least we've got the new one on there, and it looks pretty similar to his actual car. So, and shout outs to this guy for making this. I mean, yeah, good job, because it saves me the hassle of doing it, and he's done a really good job on it. So here is the completed car. If we go around, it's got the 4-man's logos on the front. It's got a very nice 3 fingers neat logo. This guy that made this has done an excellent job, like really good. Then we have the 4-man's logo. It's spot on. Then we have the CCD logo as well, and onto the back with the 4-man's and the CCD logo. Obviously, the things to point out, it doesn't have the fenders. These headlights aren't darkened. I mean, they're just stock Silvia ones, and same with the front. The front doesn't look too aggressive. It kind of looks more friendly than his does. I mean, we got the mad looking tuck. So what I did for tuning is I just pretty much lowered the thing down to the bottom and cambered out the front a lot, and maybe half the camber for the back. I wasn't going for performance. I was just practically going for closest as I could get to what his car looks like in photos. So now I think it is time to take this thing out onto the track and try it out. Okay, we're out here on Suzuka tearing it up. I am driving on controller right now, so please forgive me if my driving is trash. And there we go, almost clipped that wall. But I thought we would go to Suzuka because it is the only Japanese track on Forza Motorsport 7, and because Matt recently went to Japan and drifted at Formula Drift at Ebisu, I thought it was, yeah, it was something that we could do. And I mean, I was going to go on Mount Panorama because Australia, but I think this Japan track suits it more. I don't know if they even do Formula Drift at Suzuka. I mean, they probably do. It's Japan, so, and it's one of their major tracks. And as of this video being made, it is actually the qualifying day for Formula Drift Japan Fuji. So yeah, shout out to Matt who couldn't drive in that because he did hurt his leg, but I think the Formats guys still went over there to check it out, and yeah, so shout out to that. But I mean, I'm kind of tearing up this Sylvia. I'm bringing shame to Matt Hill's car because I'm actually being trash driving right now. But I mean, we're getting some cool lines here. We're not doing too bad for never been drifting in 100 million years, and especially on controller. I mean, if I was on wheel, I'd probably be doing worse right now. I don't know why, but usually I do better on wheel, but I feel like I would do worse. But I mean, it's really powerful. I think we might have made it too powerful. I mean, it just wants to slide. You can't keep this thing straight. I mean, and then that happens. You get a lot of oversteer, and that happens. But I mean, for not having a drift setup and just ride height and stance tuning and just maxing this thing out, it holds up really well. I mean, like, look at this. That's all. We almost had it there too. That would have been good. But yeah, I mean, the car's really good and it handles really good too. So I wanted to make his other car, well, one of his other liveries for his car, because I didn't want to leave you guys with a video of just literally me maxing out a car and painting it and then failing at drifting. So what I wanted to do was buy another Sylvia, and we're going to make another Matt Hill Drifts Sylvia. This one is the car before the purple one, and it is a Rocket Bunny or Rocket Bunny style wide body Sylvia. I think practically the same thing. I think it's the same engine running under the same thing, but I think it's just visuals that. So I've fully maxed out this car pretty much. We're just putting in the last things now, and I didn't want to bore you with me pretty much just maxing a car out like I did last time. So what we're going to do is we're going to now go over to conversions, and here's the exciting part. We get to make this car wide body Rocket Bunny, and there we go. There it is. And I mean, it's pretty tasty. Here, and right now I feel like this one's going to be better than the one we made before, just because we can get the wide body on it. So what we need to do now is just change the way. I don't know if he has a stock hood or not. We're going to leave it stock because I don't remember. And we're going to put the Rocket Bunny back little lip on there too. And it looks pretty much like it. I think the only thing is that rear diffuser is not on his car. I think he has a different back, but the front, I think maybe the front had a splitter at one stage, but I think that at one stage it didn't have a splitter, so I think we're all good there. And now it's time for the rims. So I need to go have a look at what rims this car has, and then we can find them. So I've been searching around for a while, and I found some rims that are pretty much the same. They could be the same brand, but yeah, they fit really nicely and they look exactly like the ones in the photo. So just if we increase the size, I don't think they're as big as 19s, but they probably are 18s. I mean, yeah, probably most definitely 18s. So stick 18s on there, and then 18s on the front as well. And I mean, this thing looks pretty much exactly like it without all the livery on there. So that is the next thing we are doing. We are going to put a livery on this car, and because there isn't one for it, I'm actually going to have to make everything by hand, because I checked and the Forments logo and all the logos are not on the warehouse, so I'm going to have to do them all from scratch. So here will be a little cinematic of me making the livery, and yeah, wish me luck.
Safe, I never showed you. Eliminate the worries that I go through. Crawling in my conscience. There's too much pressure, gotta stop this. I'm running, I'm going. I'm safe, I never showed you. Eliminate the worries that I go through. Trying to get the fuck out. My fears came true. Did all the things that I should know. I cut you out of the mark. I know it's sudden. All times I got away, I'm overrunning. These thoughts are running through my mind. Thoughts are running through my mind. Running through my. Told me I should think it over twice.
So I got fairly far into that livery, and then I pretty much gave up because I just couldn't get the right shapes I wanted to, and I cannot paint designs at all. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to make the other Matt Hill design, which is this one here. But I looked it up, and luckily there was a design for it which I didn't see earlier, so it saved me making it. So yeah, this is one of Matt Hill's other Sylvia liveries, and shout out to HHH_2007 or Triple H liveries for making this design and the purple design that I put on my car at the start. Go check him out on Twitter, Instagram, and yeah, he made this livery and the other livery, and they're really good. And I'm pretty sure this is exactly like his car. I mean, it's not the same wing. I don't know if he has his back headlights tinted in this livery, but yeah, it's pretty close. I mean, it's practically perfect, and this guy that made this livery has put a lot of work into it, and has made everything exactly like the real thing, which is yeah, I really am impressed by this guy's livery work, and yeah, it's just an amazing car. We're now testing out this Sylvia, and I have a good feeling, yes it does, it drifts way better than the other Sylvia. Mainly my theory was because of the wide body. The wider the car, the width between the wheels, it really helps out, and wide body cars are always the best drift cars in this game. And I mean, it's really slutty. I should have put either race tires or street tires or something on this, so it didn't have stock tires, but I mean, it's doing really well. I think I might need to mess with my controller settings if I want to drift on controller more, because the joystick or whatever setting, like, it takes a lot of effort to really handle the car. It's not as easy to drift as in like Forza Horizon 3, where you could just easily control a car, like really easily. And I mean, that's more arcade, this is more arcade sim. But yeah, it's doing very well. I mean, it's got a lot of power. It's S-Class like the other car. It's pretty much exactly the same Sylvia, just a different Sylvia, different paint job, wide body, different aero parts, and it's fitted with everything the same, performance wise. And okay, this is where we're gonna actually test this thing out, because This is where they oh, okay, we've just locked brakes. Okay, this is where they test. I mean, not test. This is where Formula Drift is actually held here at Road Atlanta, and I just kind of drove the course there, but of course, because I'm not that used to this car and the steering's very off, it takes a lot of effort. I feel like it's not very accurate. There's something not right about it, so I probably will have to change it up. But yeah, this car is really well. Maybe if we heat up these tires, we can get going more. But yeah, it's a pretty good car, and I mean, of course it is, because Matt Hill drives it and it's from formats. So why would it not be a good car? And I cannot do this course because I'm trash at drifting on controller, and I haven't drifted on wheel in a very long time. But yeah, I mean, this is probably the end of the video. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. If you're new, please subscribe. If you like videos like this, please tell me and I can make more. If not, then I'll try something different. But I thought this was a kind of fun video to make. So yeah, thank you so much, guys, for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. So peace out.